Hello AML enthusiasts. Understanding your obligations under India's anti-money laundering, countering the financing of terrorism, AML-CFT, laws is crucial to ensuring compliance and avoiding penalties. The first step towards understanding these obligations is determining whether your business falls under the scope of the AML-CFT laws of India. In this video, we will discuss the various types of entities regulated under India's AML-CFT framework and help you determine if your business is one of them. These entities are called Reporting Entity under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act, 2002, or the PMLA, which is the central AML-CFT law of India. So, let us first discuss the definition of reporting entity under PMLA. The term reporting entity is defined in the PMLA to include the following entities: banking companies, financial institutions, intermediaries, designated non-financial businesses and professions, or DNFBPs. But who are DNFBPs, and what entities fall under this category? Let's explore this in detail. DNFBPs are non-financial sector entities that form a significant portion of the global financial system. They have been brought within the AML-CFT framework of India to protect them from the risks of money laundering, terrorism financing and proliferation financing. The following entities are categorized as DNFBPs under the PMLA. Entities engaged in activities for playing games of chance for cash or kind, such as casinos. Inspector General of Registration under the Registration Act, 1908. Real estate agents. Dealers in precious metals and stones and other high-value goods. Entities involved in the safekeeping and administration of cash and liquid securities on behalf of others. Other persons, as notified by the central government. The central government continually updates the list of DNFBPs to include new entities to protect them from the evolving threats of money laundering, terrorism financing, or proliferation financing. Now, let us discuss the entities included in the category of DNFBPs through central government notifications under the PMLA. Over the years, the central government has expanded the list of DNFBPs to curb the money laundering risks emerging from new trends and typologies of money laundering, terrorism financing, or proliferation financing. The following DNFBPs have been added by the central government through notifications under the PMLA. 1. Persons in the business of storing, safeguarding, and retrieving records related to client identity, beneficial owners, account files, and business correspondence, either for themselves or for other reporting entities. 2. Persons providing insurance services and licensed by Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority. 3. Registrar or sub-registrar appointed under the Registration Act, 1908. 4. Multistate Cooperative Society registered under Multistate Cooperative Societies, Act 2002. 5. Virtual digital asset service providers offering services, such as exchanging virtual digital assets with fiat currencies, exchanging between different forms of virtual digital assets, transferring virtual digital assets, safekeeping, or administering virtual digital assets, or instruments that enable control over them, and participating in or providing financial services related to an offer and sale of a virtual digital asset. 6. Practicing chartered accountants, company secretaries, and cost and works accountants when they carry out financial transactions on behalf of their client. These financial transactions include buying and selling immovable property, managing client money, securities, or other assets, and handling bank, savings, or other accounts. These transactions also include organizing contributions for or undertaking the creation, operation, or management of companies, limited liability partnerships, or trusts, as well as buying and selling business entities. 7. Persons engaged in specified activities, including those who act as formation agents for companies and limited liability partnerships, as well as those who act as, or arrange for someone else to act as, directors, secretaries, or partners in companies and firms. Specified activities also includes persons who provide services such as a registered office, business address, or administrative address for companies, limited liability partnerships, or trusts. Additionally, these activities encompass acting as, or arranging for someone else to act as, trustees for express trusts, or performing similar functions for other types of trusts. Persons included as DNFBPs also include those who act as, or arrange for others to serve as, nominee shareholders for another person. These entities are included in the list of DNFBPs to protect them from money launderers who seek to use them as a conduit for money laundering. These entities are now part of the definition of reporting entities under PMLA and must comply with their AML/CFT obligations, as imposed on them under PMLA and allied rules and regulations that form a part of India's AML/CFT framework. In this video, we have discussed the entities regulated under the PMLA, the primary AML/CFT law of India. We have also explored the list of entities notified by the central government as DNFBPs under the PMLA. We hope this helps you determine whether your business falls under the scope of AML/CFT regulations. To know more about your obligations as a business regulated under the PMLA, watch our video on AML policies and procedures under PMLA 2002. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, and we'll get back to you. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more AML/CFT related videos.